The animal I observed from my behavior observation module was the mallard duck. My neighborhood has a man-made lake which is home to several mallard ducks. The mallard ducks that I filmed have their home near the shoreline and tend to stay within the same area daily. In this video, 3 ducks are swimming. They are ducking their heads underwater, possibly looking for food. They are also shaking their tail feathers after coming up from water. You can see that this behavior is done frequently. They are also seen swimming in a close-knit circle. The ducks follow one another and don't stray far away from each other. During my observation, I noticed that the ducks perform this behavior frequently and spend most of their time in the water. During the heat of the day, they are often in the shade or shore as well. Tinbergen's 4 levels of analysis are causation, development, evolution, and function. The mallard duck's actions that I observed fall nicely into the categories. The first level of analysis is causation. My hypothesis of why the mallard duck dips its head into the water frequently is because of the environment it lives in as well as looking for food. An experiment done by Arzell and Ellenberg supports this hypothesis. Mallard ducks spend the majority of their time foraging and looking for food. They refer to them as generalists, which we learned in this class means they have a broad and adaptable food base. The study showed how mallards need to build up their food base for the pre-nesting period. Since the study also showed that foraging is done frequently throughout the day, the environment must support this as seen in my video. The second level of analysis is development. I believe the mallard ducks were performing this behavior because it is something that is learned from and inherited by its flock. All the mallards I observed perform the same dipping head procedure. I also believe that the human interaction also plays a key role in their constant need for food. As described in my behavior observation module part 2, the ducks were extremely distracted by me. They approached me with determination looking for food. A study done by Collins, Rivard, and Donovan supported my hypothesis by stating that mallards tip down and bite food during feeding. They also state how mallards learn to adapt to certain urban ecosystems such as the man-made lake in my neighborhood. The third level of analysis is evolution. The mallards have learned these behaviors through generations. In a study done by Johnsgaard, he shows that males have 3 typical behaviors that have been seen in different studies over generations. As seen in my video, the most common is tail up. Johnsgaard also believes this can be used as a way to attract a mate. He also states how this behavior is contagious. Since this behavior is performed by each male in my observation, it is apparent it is not just a learned behavior, but perhaps something that has been passed down through generations. The last level of analysis is function. The ducks are dipping their heads to obtain food which will improve their fitness level. By improving their fitness level, they will be able to acquire a mate and improve their chances of producing offspring. A study done by Owen and Black proves that physical attributes contribute to the process of producing offspring. This is then directly linked to the environment that they live in. The study also states they demonstrate a wide range of social behavior, and in general, all aspects are ultimately related to individual fitness. I feel that my observations of the mallard duck relate directly to Lecture 17 on feeding strategies. In all my observations, the mallards were looking for food, including close encounters with myself. I believe their behavioral method for finding food falls into the category of seek and subdue. By dipping their beaks and swimming along the lake, they are on the constant lookout for food.